If you're on hormone replacement therapy and you're stuck with the weight gain, the fatigue, the stubborn belly fat that just won't budge no matter what you do, your first thought is probably that your dose is wrong or your formulation needs adjusting. Or maybe you need a different delivery method, a patch instead of a pill, or the other way around. And honestly, those things do matter. Your doctor should be checking all of that. But here's what nobody's talking about, not even the hormone specialist. There's a piece of this puzzle that has nothing to do with your prescription at all. And until it's addressed, you can have your hormone levels perfectly dialed in and still feel exactly the way you do right now. Okay, let's get into it. So let's say your doctor does everything right. They check your levels, maybe they bump your dose, maybe they switch you from oral to transdermal, maybe they change your progesterone timing. All of that can generally help. And for a lot of women, it does. But here's the thing. Hormone therapy is designed to restore your hormone levels. That's it. That's its job. And it does that well. What it cannot do is fix a blood sugar problem. And for so many women in perimenopause and menopause, blood sugar regulation has quietly gone sideways, often years before anyone notices, because the symptoms get blamed on hormones. When your blood sugar is regulated, your body is constantly getting a signal to store fat, not burn it. Insulin's doing its job, but its job right now is lock the fat in, not release it for energy. So even if your estrogen and progesterone are at perfect levels, if insulin is telling your body to hold on to fat, you're going to stay stuck. Your hormones can be textbook perfect and you'll still be feeling the way you do right now, because that's not actually the bottleneck. This is why so many women tell me they've done everything right. They've got on hormone replacement therapy. They followed up. They got their levels checked. Everything looks good on paper, and they still feel like nothing has changed. I want to ask you something, and I'd love for you to answer in the comments. Out of everything I just mentioned, the afternoon crashes, waking up in the middle of the night, the brain fog, the stubborn belly fat, which one is the most frustrating one for you? I'm curious what's hitting the hardest for women watching this. Okay, so what does this actually feel like from day to day? Because most women don't think blood sugar when they're experiencing this. They think hormones still aren't right. Here's what I mean. Do you get that crash in the afternoon where you suddenly need coffee or something sweet just to function? That's often blood sugar, not hormones. Do you wake up between 2 and 3 a.m. wide awake, heart maybe racing a little, and you can't figure out why? That's frequently a blood sugar drop overnight. Your body's releasing stress hormones to bring your blood sugar back up, and that wakes you up. Do you feel foggy and sluggish after meals, especially if there's any bread, pasta, or sugar involved? That's a blood sugar response too. And the weight, specifically weight that sits around your midsection no matter how clean you eat or how much you exercise. That stubborn belly fat is one of the clearest signs that insulin is part of the story. Here's what's tricky. All of these symptoms overlap almost perfectly with what we're told are normal menopause symptoms. So women chalk it up to hormones. Their doctor chalks it up to hormones. The hormone replacement therapy gets adjusted again, and the symptoms persist because the actual driver was never addressed. So why doesn't this come up? It's not because your doctor doesn't care or isn't doing a good job. It's because managing your hormone therapy and managing your blood sugar are generally two different areas. And most hormone replacement follow-up appointments are built around checking hormone levels, adjusting dose, and making sure you're not having side effects. That's the appointment. There usually isn't time, or it isn't the focus to dig in how your body's handling carbohydrates, what your blood sugar is doing overnight, or how insulin is affecting your ability to access stored fat. So you walk out of the appointment with your levels looking great on paper, and you're told everything looks good, and it does for what they're looking at. But everything looks good on a hormone panel doesn't mean everything's addressed. This is the gap. It's not that your hormone therapy is wrong. It's that hormone replacement therapy was never ever solving part of the equation, and nobody connected the dots the other part. So if you've been doing everything right, following up with your doctor, getting your levels checked, adjusting your hormone replacement therapy when needed, and you're still stuck, it's not that you failed or that your hormone replacement therapy is wrong. It's that hormone replacement therapy was only ever solving part of the equation. And the other part, the blood sugar piece, was never part of the conversation. If any of this you're struggling with, I'd love to help. The next step is to book your complimentary body review call. The link is below. We'll look at your full picture and figure out exactly what's keeping you stuck, so you're not guessing anymore. If this video helped, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.